Hi there. So we're going to go do our walkthrough of Lise Watier Portfolio, and it's just a quick walkthrough, so it shouldn't take too long. It's just a wheel of concealers. By far the best product I've ever tried so far. It's $32 investment, Canadian, at Shoppers Drug Mart. That's the only place that I get it from. You can get it from a lot of places, I'm sure, for the same price or cheaper. If you know of any places in Edmonton, Alberta to get it cheaper, let me know. They do make this for a darker skin tone. Unfortunately, I don't have any need for it right now. So, but let's start, shall we? So right here is the green. This counteracts red. And a quick story about the red. When I took my course at Marvell College, one of the girls put some no-name brand moisturizer on my face, and I had a really bad reaction. My face was on fire, it was red, it was blotchy, it was really bad. I looked like a hot mess. So when after I washed off my face, I was the only one who had this actually in their kit, and I told her to put the green on my face, and it totally covered up all the red. And after she put on my base makeup, which would be my foundation, you couldn't even tell that I had a really bad reaction. And even after my face cooled off, it didn't look any more weird. So it was really good for that. Then we have the violet, or the lilac is what it's called, under the Lise Watier brand. And that's good for highlighting. So if you want to highlight your cheekbones, if you want to highlight your jawline, I'm thinking for transsexual looks, not necessarily drag looks, because I don't think it would be enough just by itself. I think you could use it under and then go ahead with your powder on top of that. Also, we have the ivory, and that's supposed to hide under eye circles. I think you can use anything with the yellow, and personally I would just mix the beige and the ivory, and they're both to hide under eye circles. This one hides blue veins as well, and I'm the kind of person where I have a little bit of veins under there, so I generally mix the two for myself. Then we have the brown, and that corrects and sculpts. So you use it to shadow in these areas. So you're gonna put that all on under your foundation. Now, if it's just for a simple day look and you don't normally wear a lot of makeup, I probably wouldn't do it. Just maybe for a night look, or if you're going out to the club and it's gonna be really dimly lit and you could get away with it where it's not gonna look like you're wearing piles and piles of makeup, then go ahead. But I think you can do a lot of fabulous shading with just some powders on top of some natural lightweight makeups. And that's something that we should really try to do. So I'm just gonna use it for what I'm going to use it for right now. I'm going to use the ivory and the beige to do the under eye. And I put a lot on my brush to begin with. And there's still a little bit, so I put a little bit under each eye, and then I go back and I blend it out. And I put it right in the corner, because as you can see, I have pretty dark eyelids and cavities, I guess you would say. Cavities around my eyes, so. And I'm just gonna come back here and I'm gonna blend it out. Like that. And there we go. And then we're gonna do the top. And again, I'm just gonna use the beige with just a touch of the ivory. So you see I have a lot. So I'm gonna put it on the corner. I'm gonna put a little bit more on, like a little bit on this side. It's just mainly to help clean off the brush, you see? And I'm gonna blend it out. Because I don't use too much of the concealer on my eyes, because I have oily eyes, and so I have the problem of eyeshadow traveling. And so that's another why I put it on, because the eyeshadow travels less on my eyes. Especially right in this area here is where I have the problem. So right here. That's where my big problem area is.